Peace. Welcome back to the channel, Goddess Naoko. So listen, we are going to talk about distractions, all right? And the reason why I want to talk about that today is because I actually came to the park, to do some uploads, do some readings, things of that sort. When I came to the park, it is actually crowded. I forgot that the pool is open on the left of me, so you might hear some kids or whatever. But it actually distracted me because I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna have everybody staring at me. I got this outfit on, looking like a damn crayon. Whenever someone sees you like blogging, they're kind of like just out of interest, just watching. But I noticed myself getting distracted, and I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't have came to the park. Maybe I'll go somewhere else. But what I've been trying to do, and what I want to encourage you guys to do, is when those emotions come in, when you feel distracted, when you feel like things aren't going your way, because like I said, my surroundings was set up different, to still go forward with it, to still move forward. Like I said, I came here, I'm like, okay, this park is usually quiet. I'm going to go over here. I had a different area I was going to go to that was just really nice, but the pool is right there. So I'm like, okay, where am I going to sit at? You know what I mean? And usually I would fall into that negativity of feeling distracted, feeling like it's not the way you thought it was going to be. But that's just life. So I always take lessons and apply it to everything in life. Okay, so even though it was something simple like coming to the park, there's a lot of people, there's noise, the area I wanted is unavailable, you still move forward with your mission. You still complete what the hell you need to do for the day, or whatever it is you set out to do. Okay, stop letting things distract you. Stop letting environments distract you if it's not set up the way you want it. Or if you thought this was going to be, figure out a way to still get through it and still do what you need to do. And that's with anything in life. Imagine where we would be if we just let everything come in and distract us. Imagine where we would be if we just let every situation throw us off of our goal. You will not accomplish anything. You just won't. Okay, so what I did was, this park has like these cool teepees that they built. And usually the kids will come and sit. So I said, you know what? Instead of me sitting out around everything, come inside the teepee. Like, the background is kind of neat. It probably looks like I'm in a shed or something, but it's actually like a teepee. So it gives me a little privacy, but I'm still outside in nature. But, by me getting distracted, I honestly lost the thought process of what I wanted to upload. So then I said, well, won't you do an upload about not getting distracted and staying focused? And like I said, I don't want to be this perfect YouTube creator bringing content that's perfect and everything has to be bleeped out and retaped and everything like that. Because I noticed myself, like, I kept recording and stopping because I'm like, oh, why are you doing your intro like that? Like, why are you doing this? And I said, okay, you need to get out of your head, because, and like I said, the stuff that I'm talking about is something that I experienced today, but it applies to everything that we do in life. So I had to get out of my head and just put the record on and say, just talk how you feel about how you got distracted, because that applies to everyone and to everyone's life. You got to stay focused. You still have to figure out a way to get what it is that needs to be done. And what really is key is turning those thoughts that are trying to be negative and distract you, turn those into something that is positive. Turn that into something that is going to give you motivation and not feed into the negativity. It's like negativity is fed into so easily. It is so easy to feed into negative thoughts, emotions, and a lot of this shit that we feed into is like repetitive garbage. Like, this is stuff from like 5 years ago that's just in your mind, in your head, in your thoughts. It's repetitive, it's trash, it's garbage, and here you are listening to it 5 years later, 2 years later. Okay, so we have to reset this. A lot of times, social media, family, friends can kind of disturb the program. And the program is just up here. It doesn't matter about your race, your religion, your sex. That means nothing. That's a choice. That's a preference. That's nothing. You need to reset this and realize, oh, wow, when this negative thought comes in or this negative situation, how can I fix it? How can I redo it? Everything has a solution. every problem, and this is just my opinion from my mouth. Sorry, I hit the mic. Every sickness and every problem has a solution, has a cure. That's my beliefs, it's my opinion, and that's what I'm going to live by. That's what I'm going to stick by. So again, if something comes in that's negative and is throwing you off of what you need to do, and you start feeling negative, you need to redo whatever's going on and make that negative into a positive. Yes, it sounds corny, but that's just how you're going to survive in life, because you're always going to have something on your plate that you're not happy with. Someone can tell you right now, guess what? I'm giving you $50,000. You don't have to work for the next 6 months. Your rent is paid, this, that, and the third. And guess what? You're going to find something else to complain about. You're going to find something else to be distracted by. Like right now, like I said, I'm at the park, so I can't tell people to be quiet. So we have music coming. That's very hard to talk through. I'm not going to stop the video, and I'm not going to say, hey, can you turn that down? You know? So I'll just let that pass. Honestly, this teepee would be so cool in my backyard, because I would have like my crystals and stones. I would have my candles. I have Buddha. I would come here and like really meditate, and I would probably put something in the front right here just to close it. But this is really, really neat, and they actually have 2 of them, and I might show you guys before I leave. I don't know if I can turn this camera around while I'm recording. I don't know. But yeah, you have to turn every negative into a positive. And if you don't do that, you're just going to really be maintaining in life. You're really just going to be in survival mode. You're not living. You cannot truly live life if you are not fighting the negativity that comes your way, whether it's thoughts, people, situations. That's just what it is. Every time we defeat a demon, which could be your own thoughts, you move up. That's just how I like to look at it. However you want to describe it, but it's like you move up a little bit. You start to enjoy different things. I told one of my clients yesterday, I said, every day you should be learning. Learning is growing. Growing is enjoying life. And she said, well, what should I be learning? Stuff for me or just in general? I said, either one. You could be learning about yourself. You could be learning a new recipe. Your body needs to be stimulated. When we are just like the same routine every single day, and you know, not learning, it's just routine. It's like we're not being stimulated. I don't feel like our cells and our body is truly happy. Okay. And that's going to be a whole nother video for that. Right. But I just want us to be learning so we can grow. And when you're growing, you're experimenting and experiencing different levels of peacefulness. You probably don't even know what it truly is to be happy, because you've probably just experienced your same routine of what feels good to you, not knowing there's a whole level of happiness and contentment that's out there for you. You wouldn't know that because you're not stepping out of your comfort zone. You're not learning anything new. You're not doing anything new. It's just the same routine that's going to keep you stagnated. 20 years can go by and you're still like this. You understand? We should be growing and elevating, and it's such a melting pot of information and people that we can consume ourselves with. Okay, so I'm going to end my video. I don't like my videos going over 10 minutes. I don't know why. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, you guys. I don't know if the video should be longer, shorter. I don't know. Sometimes I'm in my head and I'm like, you know what? You're talking too much. Who's going to sit here and listen to you talk if you made a 20-minute video? And I know I shouldn't think that way, but there's also a reason why I try to keep these videos short, because I really feel like, who's going to sit here and listen to you talk for 15, 20 minutes or an hour? And I'll see people do videos for 2 or 3 hours. So I'm still learning. I'm not here to like make it seem like I have everything figured out, but I have a good understanding of what all this is, right? So listen, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Hit the notification bell because you can stay connected to when I'm uploading videos. I try to do some every day, but sometimes I don't. You know, I don't really have a routine or schedule yet. So if you guys can subscribe, it is absolutely free to show love. Like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to get better at my editing, so when people point, you see the little notification bell. So listen, stay tuned because I'm going to do another video that I'm going to upload probably after this one. And probably do a quick general reading, because I try to do those every day also, because those I feel like really gravitate towards people. So if you're not listening to these videos, go check out my videos where it says tarot reading, and I guarantee you're going to get some type of good information from it. So until next time, make sure you're meditating, make sure you're hydrating, and make sure every day you are falling in love with yourself. Not someone else, not something material, but fall in love with you, and you'll start to realize how beautiful and how powerful you truly are.